Justin Fields should break every Jets quarterback rushing record and should be one of the best rushing quarterbacks in the NFL. The question is, when it gets to 3rd and 7 and it's 17-17, can he make a play with his arm? Always. There's going to be times he just makes a play with his legs, and that's great. There's going to be times he gets sacked and fumbled. That's why he's on his third team. How often can he get to his second progression and move the chains to Josh Reynolds or someone we're not expecting when Garrett Wilson is double teamed? That's going to separate what kind of team the Jets really will be this year. So it's going to be interesting. I'm fascinated to see how they're going to use him. We've never watched an offense for the Jets like this. There's just never been a mobile quarterback team. It's just not been how they've been designed. So it's for us, and this is why you've done this film room series, it's a totally new style of offense, especially compared to what they were doing last year, which whether Rodgers wants to admit it or not, you don't have to like scrape too far beneath the surface. This was Rodgers' offense. They did what he wanted to do, which you can make a case was the right thing to do because they built the team around him, and that was what their plan was. And
it just didn't work.
It just didn't work.
It just happens. I'll say this too, something that we haven't talked about with the Jets, and this is a simple talking point, but the Jets, it felt like with the Rodgers era, and I know some people might be sick of us going back to Rodgers, but it's all we can point back to right now. I'm not going to sit here and go back to Zach Wilson. The Jets offense last year felt very, okay, can we get a decent run or a short yardage throw on first or second down? And then you'd get into 3rd and 2s or 3rd and 1s. And not only was their flow messed up, it used to drive me nuts when they would, they'd just try to run it twice, or I don't know. There was so many issues, but they were a bad short yardage team. The Jets this year need to find a way, most importantly, to be efficient on first and second down.